Welcome back to NASCAR 15 Victory Edition, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to do race 736 at Texas Motor Speedway for the running the Duck Commander 500. Last week at Martinsville, we finished 13 after a complete clusterfuck of a race, especially toward the late stages of that event. We're going to jump into Texas for the first night race of the year.
Points paying night race.
So we got 67 laps today. Tire wear and fuel use are going to be times when you use. Flag rules, cautions, damage on full. Let's go down to the race and Jeff Hammond.
The crowd is fired up out here today. Make sure you go out there and give them a great performance there, driver.
Ah, yes. Texas Motor Speedway. Everything is bigger in Texas. The food, the racing, the people, the Republican politics, and especially the racing today at Texas Motor Speedway in today's episode. Since we have, they're going to be running 67 laps where the sparks are going to be coming out from one of these cars at speeds of excess of 190 miles an hour when they dive off into turn number 1. It's going to be a fun ride tonight. Here's Mike Joy.
I really need to work on your pre-race eulogies. I'm not Rick Allen.
And you've probably seen I'm not Rick Allen when it comes to eulogies.
Welcoming you to Texas Motor Speedway and the Samsung Mobile 500. Mike, you hit the nail on the head. This joint is fast. It's one of the fastest tracks on the circuit. It's also one of the biggest races. Everybody comes here, they want to win those cowboy hats and shoot those 60s.
Kevin Harvick will start on the pole. Greg Biffle is going to start second. Kurt Busch is going to start third. And Matt Kenseth will start fourth.
Let's find out who's best in Texas.
As the pace car is off, we start 40th, even though we didn't qualify, next to the replacement of the 24, Chase Elliott. Pace car is off, field is in the hands of Kevin Harvick. We come into the quad oval, green flag at Texas.
Let's get up on them horses and ride, boys and girls. Car inside. Low side. Car approaching low.
I believe probably the best goal that we have today is just stay out of trouble. Because I know the AI is probably one of the worst tracks that the AI is programmed at. Oh, Jeb. Prime example, if you're going below somebody and you click the apron, the AI won't register you sometimes, and you'll get into people. One lap complete, Greg Biffle leads. Holy crap. That was a save, we just threw it in there. I mean, we stuck it in there under Logano. And speaking of Logano, why is he not wrecking yet? Because he basically bounced off of the 55 of Vickers, as Casey Kane will take the lead for the first time tonight. We come out of 4, get into the 31 of Newman. Get by Regan Smith, and go on board the 24. As Carl Edwards puts me in the wall. Oh, this has already been quite an interesting race to say the least. Definitely been an interesting few laps, to say the least. When I say the AI drives like a bunch of idiots, I am not kidding. The AI are horrible at this track. As Casey Mears brings out the first caution. Just gotten the 13. Trying to clip Danica. And we're going to, even though it's only 4 laps in, we're probably going to pit because of all the damage I have from when I bounced into Carl Edwards. And looks to me that I'm going to be the only car down pit road. Probably do all the damage I got. And I mean, look at the damage to the hood of this car. 4 laps in, this shows you how poorly programmed this game's track is. Texas is on this game. I'm only going to take 2 right sides.
Okay, buddy, we're standing by.
Because my right side is freaking destroyed, man. Hopefully, with this caution, I can actually regroup and make my way and cut my way through the front.
Remember what we practiced. Let's do this.
All right, baby, good stop. All right, boys. 2 stops. 2 tire stop. Let's go. We're going to restart last, obviously. Kyle Busch and Tony Stewart, the other 2 drivers that pitted during this yellow. Anyways, nice job not repairing the damage. Casey Kane brings the field down for the restart. Green flag back into the air.
Let's do this now. The leader is 6 seconds ahead. Looking really good right here. 3 wide, 2 outside.
And just like that, we brake checked the field past numerous cars. And we passed about 10 cars right here.
3 wide,
Coming out of turn 2, Elliott and Vickers fight back. Damn it, Josh Wise. And Josh Wise causes the... Thanks, Ty Dillon, for driving like an ass. Okay, pretend this caution didn't happen. We told you this has already been a relatively rough race. Referring to the fact that I've been there and back in the first few stages, the early stages of this one, as Boyer in the 15, obvious redneck at heart, is taking the lead here on lap 6. Get under the 10 of Danica Patrick. 3 wide, Jimmy Johnson stuck in the middle lane. We get to the outside. He checks up. He's going to drop to 27th. As Hamlin gets pushed up the racetrack, caution is not out for him. Making our way through the field. My original recording, 2 cars somehow were eliminated from the race due to wrecks that we didn't know about. Passed by half the field, getting to Logano a little bit, getting to Keselowski. Penske teammates into the wall. Clint Boyer still leads. There's Cole Witt, 17th. Gonna get under him, get under Yaley, get under Kensick. Casey Kane, who restarted this race leading, is dropped all the way back to 16th. Harvick, who is the pole sitter, has dropped all the way to 13th. Harvick briefly stepped out a little bit. He is no fireproof as the field basically explodes coming out of turn 4. Well, the field blew their load in the second caution when I got off the wall, got into Trevor Bayne. It was because of that ramp theory. When cars come into these wrecks in these games, drivers just sometimes use other cars as ramps and think, hey, we should probably miss this wreck. You got Kyle Busch spinning, got Bobby Labonte spinning. Right now my left front's fucked up. Austin Dillon is going to lead us down for the restart.
Okay, here we go.
I honestly think this is going to be a long race if it keeps up like this. Things keep up the way they are. It's going to be a long one.
Really good, buddy.
The green flag back in the air, Boyer to the outside.
All right, your door. Up top, that's your door.
And speaking of the inside lane stacking up, they do it again. As this time Cole Witt, this time Larson's going to bring out the caution.
Slow it down. Caution's out.
Coming out of turn number 2. Just boom. Witt was going to save it. Larson gets knocked around, up into the wall. Vickers, Kyle Busch again. Involved. Third caution flag is out. You know, judging by the way things are going in this race, how many are gonna? I'm not gonna. I don't see anybody coming down. Nobody's gonna come in. From what I saw, we're gonna restart this race 12th. As Clint Boyer and Austin Dillon are still on the front row. Here we go, coming to the restart zone. Last time we had an intermediate race that had laps in the laps in the 60 range. We had 17 cautions. That was back in Atlanta, back in race 2. We've already hit 3 and we're not even on lap 15. Walter checks up. Bunch of cars coming down the inside. As Austin Dillon takes the lead. We made our way up to 9th. Getting to Kurt Busch a little bit. They're beating on each other at the back. There is no caution. Junior even gets to the wall. Now he causes a caution. There are cars flipping. We'll see who they are. There are cars up in the air. Yellow's out. Oh my goodness. That's the field right there. McDowell is one of them. Already, not even 15 laps in, we got cars with heavy front damage. Cars with some heavy damage. Just got it, had a faster run. Junior got in the wall. Similar to his NASCAR 14 rack in a way, but it didn't involve this many cars. He hit with the front, not the back. And he hit heavily with the front too, if you remember. He was one of the first cars to DNF from that race.
Truck and a vacuum truck out on the racetrack cleaning it up. The road's now open. What do you want to do?
And nobody's gonna pit. A couple guys in the back did pit. AJ Allmendinger is gonna lead them down for the restart.
Okay, here we go.
We're eventually gonna pit because both of our right fronts are yellow. Our front tires are yellow. The backs are fine, honestly. Coming to the restart zone. Green flag back into the air. Great start for both AJ Allmendinger and Clint Boyer. Boyer got the lead coming out of turn 2. Here comes Ryan Newman with him. Before Kevin Harvick also follows suit. Here comes Newman to the inside. Can Newman possibly go for the lead? No, he's going to check up. He's going to check up abruptly, and here comes Harvick back to the lead. Kyle Busch, who won the Texas Spring Race in 2016, strong car early on today. Boyer down to the inside. Boyer can't quite complete it. Boyer gets loose, no yellow. Okay, yellow's out. Fifth caution is out for Kevin Harvick and possibly many others. Oh my God, there's a car that leapfrogged over the top of another. I did not see who it was.
Are you clear? The road's open.
Yeah, I'm kidding. I got damage. I got some pretty extensive damage. There's a car that, from what I saw, actually drove on top of another to miss this wreck and probably stuck the landing. And you see over there in the back with the big Haas, you got the camera even rotates, showing off your car. You see I'm driving next to the Mobile, to the Doge Mobile. Down to the pit lane, we're going to do
We're ready for you, buddy.
4 tires. Repair the car. 17-second stop, but who cares? We got plenty of time in this race. No need to be that aggressive, but at the same time,
Be ready,
I
guys.
like running
Let's
this
hustle
way.
here.
So, considering we're the only cars now on pit road right now, we're probably going to be restarting towards probably in last place. We are still looking for our first win. However, we do have the points lead. I would love to have a win of season reminiscent of season 1. So, Josh Wise in the Doge car is going to be leading on this restart with Greg Biffle to his outside. Here,
Awesome job, guys.
on this
Great
restart, we're
teamwork.
going to do a NASCAR on Fox, crank it up.
Fastest cars out there. Keep hitting your mark.
Pace car is off.
Come on, let's do this now.
Biffle,
Let's go to work. All right,
Biffle and Josh Wise lead the field to the green. The inside lane stacked up,
you're doing good. Nice pass.
has stacked up quite a bit
Wide, 2 outside.
as we gain numerous spots,
Just DNF.
and the car just retired, yet they have not waited. Caution is out for the 6th time tonight / today. I'm going to just during the day. Danica Patrick hard into the turn 1 wall. That's the first DNF of this Let's Play.
Your road's now open. Crew's on the wall.
Greg Biffle and Brad Keselowski lead into the restart zone this time. It's probably going to be a lot of DNFs to these intermediate tracks this year. Pace car is off. Green flag back into the air.
First is leading by 3 seconds. 3 wide.
Just driving all the way down the apron, passing numerous cars. Edwards, don't cut me off. Just like that, it screwed up our momentum. However, we are still in 14th. Greg Biffle is your leader currently. Keselowski takes the lead this time, coming out of 4.
Keep that momentum. Come on, let's get past him. You're good.
Get loose and clip the 35 of Witt, get into the 21 of Ryan Blaney. 3 wide briefly, coming out of turn 2. Greg Biffle, Jamie McMurray lead. Johnson looks to the inside. Saves that car after getting in Logano. McMurray and Keselowski are 1-2, ironically matching their car numbers. And Gordon and Keselowski are one. Oh. Speaking of Gordon and the 2 car in second, look who's in front of Keselowski. Jeff Gordon. These two have had a lot of history dating back to 2014 at Texas. Gordon gets up into the wall. Logano is in third. J.J. Yaley is in fourth. Penske teammates 1-2 early on at Texas. They're pack racing like it's Talladega right now. As here comes the 22 of Logano trying to take second. We have a lot of roof damage actually. Oh my god. Yep. Oh, around goes Logano up the pack, up the track, and into the field. 7th caution is out for the Knights. After I tried to drive on top of the two, Logano went up into the field, collecting Ty Dillon and no others.
Racetrack's clear. Coming in, buddies.
J.J. Yaley is going to lead the field down for the restart.
Okay, here we go.
There are 41 laps to go in the Duck Commander 500. J.J. Yaley brings him down. Green flag back into the air for the 7th time tonight. Lots of damaged cars in this field. One of them has DNF'd, and that is the 10 of Danica Patrick, humorously. Humorously, the only car that's DNF'd right now is the 10 of Danica. J.J. Yaley has the lead going down the backstretch. Here comes the 88 of Earnhardt Jr., and the crowd of Texas is up on their feet. Ryan Blaney has spun. Wave. Just was a lot faster. Gets into Cole Witt. Spins it up the track.
The road is now open. What do you want to do?
Jamie McMurray is on the front row for this restart. Here we go. Getting ready to come down to the green flag. 40 laps left. Oh, 39 laps left now. Oh God. We had a horrible restart that time. That was the definition of a horrible restart right there. We are just bottlenecking the inside lane. Part of me wants to come in to repair the car, but part of me just wants a caution so I can do so. Because I don't want to fall behind a lap. Dillon goes up the racetrack into the wall. A.J. Allmendinger leads. Here comes the 34 of David Reagan to the point. Gets in. Here comes the 47 of Allmendinger under the 24 of Gordon. As they come down the backstretch, Allmendinger and Newman continue to work together. Paul Menard. So it's Richard Childress, Associated Power, 2, 3, 4. Here comes the 31. And now we got a big crash on the front stretch this time. Josh Wise, David Gilliland. David Gilliland hit the pit wall pretty hard. We're going to hit this caution because look at the damage to the 24 car. Sure, this may be Jeff Gordon's final 2 starts at Texas, but he's been driving like a real bull. the down pit road. There's a couple guys up front that pitted, further up from us that pitted. And hey, just one vote.
Let's get plenty of fuel in there. We need 4 tires, Dimple. Okay, let's get this stuff figured out.
"17 seconds. 17-second pit stop, boys.
Okay, we need to be fast here. In and out. Let's go.
There's barely anybody on pit road right now. Look at that. Some of the damage from when they tried to climb over the 2 car, what might be like why parts of the right side quarter panel is missing. Fifth out of pit road. Ryan Newman and Paul Menard. Richard Childress, Austin Dillon. Eric Amarola, Josh Wise, Ty Dillon, Carl Edwards, David Reagan, Joey Logano, and Cole Witt are your top 10. Richard Childress has their cars 1, 2, 3. Here we go. For the restart, only 42 cars on the track since obviously Danica Patrick decided to kill herself on the restart. Coming to the restart zone. Green flag back into the air. What are the odds we get green, white checkers in this race? Or cut the middle. Honestly, what are the odds we get a couple green, white checkers in this race? Oh, Keselowski into the wall. Another car is DNF. Another car DNF. I cannot tell who it was. I think it might be Junior. Nope. I think it was Larson. I can't tell. But anyways, 10th caution is out.
The safety crews are clear of the track. The road will be open this time.
Oh, 2 cars retired. Now we're down to 40. So Ty Dillon is going to be leading the field down with Paul Menard to his outside. You're down to 40 cars running in this race. Keselowski may be one of the guys at DNF. I don't know. I'll check at the end. Anyways, green flag back into the air. Ty Dillon brings the field down. Biffle and Casey Kane get up into the wall. Biffle's able to recover. Casey Kane is not. Around goes Tony Stewart. "11 caution flags. Walt Stewart bounced into Biffle. Yellow flag is out. 31 laps to go right now. So on lap 37, there's going to be 67 laps in this race. 31 laps to go when we get to the line. I believe Keselowski's one of the guys at DNF. Cole Witt will lead them down to the restart zone. Inside lane is going to stack up like nobody's business. Cole Witt, 35, gets the lead coming out of turn 2. It looks like another car maybe up there trying to clear him. Just gets some form of clearance. Possibly a car heading down to pit road. Oh, Harvick. Wow. Right through the middle. Ty Dillon got shuffled all the way to 7th. Here comes Jeff Gordon, his final new Texas starts of his career. Getting into Carl Edwards. Hey, Eric Almirola can go. Eric Almirola must be wrecked. Oh god. Eric Almirola must be wrecked right now. Oh god. Cars feel like they're on ice in this game. Seriously, man. There's 2 cars up front. I can't tell who they are, but there's Casey Mears, the Atlanta winner. We knew he'd be strong in the 13 today. Can't see who's up ahead, but it looks like going to the inside of Cole Witt right now. And can't quite clear the pass. It is the 16 of Biffle. Biffle back to the points. Never mind. Got one heading down pit road. There are 28 laps to go in the Duck Commander 500. Relatively quick recording with all the very little cautions that we've had. Oh, caution flag is out. No idea where, but the caution flag is out. Probably for Greg Biffle. Who knows? 12th time tonight. Oh. It was the 51 and Justin Allgaier going around, up into the pack. Newman getting jacked up on top of another car. Kyle Busch is involved. Ricky Stenhouse involved. Tony Stewart is involved. We are going to lead the field down to the restart zone with Matt Kenseth to our outside. Look at the damage on the 43, the 13, and even the 20. Even the leader is not safe from all the crap, all the damage, and how destructive this race has been. Green flag is back into the air. Kenseth with a big move on the outside. Here comes the 3 of Austin Dillon. Can't quite get there. He is under the 13 of Mears. Falls into 5th. We're going to possibly bump draft Kenseth right here. This might not work. I got a dip. Here comes the 43 of Eric Almirola. 3 wide coming through the triangle. Kenseth bounces into the wall. Here comes the 13 of Casey Mears. Kenseth with a big move on the outside. Here comes Mears. We're in the middle. 3 wide for the lead coming down the backstretch. 4 wide for a moment. The 3 of Austin Dillon to the front of the field. Oh God. Austin into the wall. Jimmy Johnson is going to take 3rd away from Jeff Gordon, a 3rd away from us. Can he go for the win on Matt Kenseth in the 20? It is a 4-car dogfight. While stretching the entire outside lane is pretty much eligible for the win at this point. Getting into Kenseth up on the outside, side by side. Oh. Around goes Kenseth up into the pack. And it is a big wreck on the front stretch. Oh my God, numerous cars. Basically, the field is exploded at this point. It is exploded like a tomato. You got Kyle Busch in a Tokyo drift, basically in a feint drift. You got David Reagan involved, Carl Edwards in a drift, Ty Dillon. We got Waltrip with damage, Biffle, Harvick, Hamlin Jr., Yaley, Larson, Logano, Kenseth, Logano and Kenseth. Why can't we be friends? 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 And see the 4-3 of Eric Almirola getting into the wreck late, and oh my goodness. The field basically just exploded. I get kept down on Kenseth. Kenseth comes up. we get a really crappy camera angle. We get probably the worst camera angle seen in Let's Play history right there. So, Trevor Bayne and Regan Smith are going to be on the front row. Going to lead the field into the restart zone. Surprisingly, we did enough from that. The yards and cars and that wraps some pretty decent damage. Green flag back into the air. Trevor Bayne and Regan Smith fight for the lead. Smith is going to put us in a wall. Trevor Bayne is able to clear the field. Here comes Michael and Ned, basically taking us out. This is not the choke, gang. This is not the choke. They never made it past turn one. Wow, anyways, Trevor Bayne, Ryan Newman, and they're able to clear Regan Smith and the massive swarm of cars behind them. It is a swarm behind me right now. Up the middle, up under Stenhouse, up. And looks like Regan Smith is going to get the lead coming out of 4. Bayne's going to get up into the wall. 3 wide behind me. Smith to take second. 21 laps to go. You know, knowing how aggressive some of these races have, this race has been, and knowing how brutal some of the crashes are, is there a possibility that we may see a green-white checkered, or 2 green-white checkers, or maybe even 3? God, I hope we don't see 3. Logano to the inside. Here comes Ricky Stenhouse, 17. Doing it for Danica. Oh, God. Oh. Fuck. Thanks, Stenhouse. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. So we're coming out of 4. I get Logano. I pin Sten. Or at least try to pin Stenhouse. Stenhouse loses a few spots. Logano up the track into the wall. Here comes Smith in the 7. We clear him. Side by side down the backstretch with Biffle in the 16. 20 laps to go. Harvick up in 3rd after getting damage from the last wreck. Bouncing off the 16 of Biffle. There's a car going very slow going down the backstretch here. And around goes the 4. Up the track. Caution flag is out. Remember back to season 1 where I think we waited till Atlanta to get our winner, our second start, but here we have to wait till race 7, which so far is the latest I've had to wait before even thinking about getting a win. I think Casey Kane's a couple laps down, but the game shows him in 1st. It's just a confusing mess I'm trying not to think about. Regan Smith is going to lead the field to the green flag. Getting the 7 car loose. Stenhouse is clear. Here comes Jeff Gordon. Fighting for the lead with Regan Smith side by side. Here comes Stewart. He's going to pin Stenhouse up the track. And he's clear. Had to really hit the brakes there. Here comes the 14 of Stewart, the 22 of Logano, 48 of Johnson. Logano looks to the inside of Stewart. These two have had history. Matter of fact, who has Logano not hit history with? Who has the 22 Logano not hit has Logano not pissed off?
All clear, bud.
Correction, who has Logano not pissed off in his career? Austin Dillon is dead. And possibly a few others. Austin Dillon is officially DNF'd. Kyle Busch is going to be leading on this restart. This has been a relatively aggressive race. I just love it, even though cars DNF in this game, they just put them in the lead while they're, waiting for a race to restart with the leaderboard that's showing up on the top right. Kyle Busch leads them down. Onto the inside of Yaley. Get under Stenhouse. And past the 20 at Kenseth. Kenseth up the track. Smith is going to probably block the field again. Yellow flag is out. We got two cars sliding to the pits. 16th caution. Two cars were sliding into the pit wall. If the game doesn't call a caution for them, but Brian Victor's spins down to spins. Oh boy, we gotta call it yellow. Look, there's Eric Almirola in a drift towards pit road with JJ Yaley. I guess I'm ranting too much. Jimmy Johnson's going to lead the field down to the restart. I'm probably ranting a little too much, but who else is shit? Austin Dillon, as of right now, is 4 laps down, so he should not be put in the first position game. John Onson leads him down. Green flag is back into the air. Hopefully we can actually get our first win of the year, knowing how beat up and destroyed our car is. Look at some of the damage on the back of the 20. It's been a rather brutal and aggressive Texas race. Remember my theory when I said everything's bigger in Texas? This even can quantify some of the damage to some of these cars. As around goes Ty Dillon, around goes Bobby Labonte, up into the pack. Well, the 32 did go up into the pack, I think. The rim ride, it's a damn wall glitch. I did a nice job keeping it in the gas right there. Ty Dillon spins it.
Racetrack's clear. You going in, buddy? You staying out?
I'm going to pit. I'm probably going to get some fuel, repair some damage. Repair the damage of the car. I mean, it is just... Some of these cars have been beat up quite a bit tonight when you think about it. We're going to go down pit road at a crawling 45 miles an hour. I see one other car pitting. That is Matt Kenseth. And another car behind him.
How about a splash and a new set of right side tires? Okay, buddy, we're ready for you.
Two rights and fuel. And wow, we have a lot of roof damage. Look. No. Damn it. Won't let us retire. We're going to photo mode while you're in the pits.
Okay, boys, here we go.
Oops. We're going to put some fuel in. 20th Kenseth coming out of the pits. First, We come out second. We restart. 37th out of the 38 cars that are still left on the racetrack.
Nice job, boys. Great pit stop.
It looks awfully small. Anyways, 8 laps left to settle today's Duck Commander 500. Here we go. I expect this to be relatively easy. Coming to the line. Wow. I think the only other NASCAR race that was aggressive like this was, oh, around goes Jimmy. 18th caution flag. I told you the AI is going to occasionally drive like thunderheads. He didn't know I was down there. .48 Pride didn't know I was down there, so his damn fault. 6 to go. We are 32nd. And there are numerous cars with damage right now. Look at the damage to the 20 as an example. Right side is scuffed off. Green flag back into the air. Look at the damage. Just practically every single one of these cars in this now trimmed 38 car field. The damage, especially on the guys like Kenseth or Almirola, they have major damage. We're gonna go out in 2, get a big run. Biffle is still your leader. Kurt's gonna bounce up the track. Edwards is gonna get loose. They're wrecking everywhere, bouncing off each other. 19th caution flag. For the 19th Carl Edwards. Oh my goodness. Oh, Chase Elliott. Right into the door of the 19. Well then. Greg Biffle is going to still be the leader in this restart. 4 laps of racing to go. And it's been a relatively interesting restart. We have officially, mind you, eclipsed the record for crashes for most yellows in a NASCAR Let's Play race at 19. Could we possibly get to 20? In fact, the most yellows in a NASCAR race in general is 22 back at Charlotte in 2005. We could possibly get there, knowing how aggressive this race is. And just like that, we have another caution. Justin Allgaier is involved. Really, game? 20th caution flag. Yeah, that's right. 20. Oh, there's Kenseth looping it around. Look at the damage on the hood of the 20. Just sits there. Two laps left in scheduled distance. We could very well be going to overtime, knowing how aggressive this race has been. Remember, 2 laps in scheduled distance. If we make it around to the white flag, and according to this game's logic, we make it around to the white and there's a wreck, we will race back. If we don't make it around to the white and there's a wreck, we'll line them up and go to overtime. Biffle leads. Boyer is second, with Murray third. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's freaking go. Get it, get it, get it, get it. 3 and 4. Logano with a big run on the outside of Biffle. Into the tri-oval. Oh, this is going to get good here. Logano is going to get the white flag side by side going into turn 1. Here comes the 98 of Josh Wise under the inside of Jeff. Can he get there? No, he can't. He's clear going into 3. Through 3 and 4. Jeff Gordon in his final season is going to get Gordon's first win in his. Gordon wins at Texas for his final swan song win. We finally wait to get our first win of the year.
They're loving you for that one, man.
Finally, after a record-breaking 20, count them, 20 caution flags.
You're the man.
In a race that saw more brutality than typical ARCA races. Look at the damage to the front end of this car. Well, it's been a rather interesting race. Finally, we get our first win of the year. Gordon gets his final win in his final Sprint Cup Series season. Look at that. 20 caution flags. Jeff Gordon won today at Texas. Josh Wise was second. Ryan Blaney third. Logano fourth. Allmendinger fifth. Yaley sixth. Stewart seventh. Cole Witt eighth. Kurt Busch ninth. Kevin Harvick 10th. Drivers that fell out of this race. Allgaier fell out late. Dillon, Kane, Keselowski, and Danica were the only drivers that DNF'd. Definitely, we have finally earned our ticket to the chase. So, we have the points lead. Kurt Busch is second in points. Tony Stewart is third in points. Thank you, Smoke. Ryan Blaney is fourth. Kevin Harvick fifth. Carl Edwards sixth. McMurray seventh. Kenseth eighth. Allmendinger ninth. And Clint Boyer 10th in points. Kyle Busch is 11th. Michael Waltrip is 12th in points. Eric Almirola is 13th. Cole Witt 14th. Paul Menard 15th. And Stenhouse 16th. The next race is going to be at the ever brutal Bristol Motor Speedway for race 8 of 36 for the running of the Steve Burns 500, complete with a 5-lap tribute at the start. We will see you then. We will see you Friday.